Hello everyone, welcome back. We are now on part 6 of our Disney Princess Legacy Challenge. So I had the thought that I was going to do maybe 10 episodes per generation. So Cinderella's story, Cinderella who has not been born yet, starts when she becomes a teenager. So I'm just dragging some food for the toddler as well. While we can. And now Snow and Bashful are doing flashcards on the front step, I think. Or they're just sitting there. Oh dear. Snow is doing very well. But I'm thinking 10 episodes each. And since we're on episode 6 of Snow, obviously Snow's story is to raise 7 happy, healthy dwarfs / children. But so Snow's main challenge is to have 7 children, and then Cinderella will take over when she becomes a teenager. That's when it becomes her story. And when Cinderella ages up, that's when she has to start cooking and cleaning. We don't have an evil stepmother for Cinderella, at least not yet, because, well, Cinderella's not even born. But Tomax is, well, he is Snow's boyfriend, so there is no other person for him. I may go down that route, but I'm also thinking that it probably will be a big enough challenge for Cinderella to cater for everyone in this household. So that's what I'm thinking. Also, one of Cinderella's rules is that, oh, Snow is pregnant, look at that. One of Cinderella's rules is that she cannot get married until her mother passes away, which is kind of a sad one because I've grown quite attached to Snow. I usually play The Sims, sort of. I don't play the generations and sort of wait for them to die. Oh, speaking of generations, Grumpy is now all my triplets will be turning into children. So I gave Grumpy the hot-headed trait because I thought that was perfect. And then Bashful, I thought she would be a loner because that, she's so shy around others that being a loner sounds like a good idea. But as I was saying before, I guess we're not aging up dog right now. Oh, so I made a room for the triplets with 3 triplet single beds. So Doc has yet to age up. I've decided apparently it's a good idea to dress up the other 2 triplets because they've aged up. So as I did with Happy and Snow as well, I have picked the colors that best adhere to the colors that the actual dwarfs wear. So we have Grumpy in red and brown. Happy was in orange and brown. No, Happy was in orange and blue. Bashful's in orange and brown. And Doc he's red and brown as well. The dwarf, not my child. My child dog is a girl. Even though she's still a toddler, just left her hanging there. Oh dear. Happy's crying. Was that Happy crying downstairs because the doll's house was smashed? Okay, let's age up Doc. There we go. Now I think for Doc, I saw it with Bashful. I'm gonna give her the erratic trait. Because I'm like, she's a genius. Or at least the dwarf is, so erratic goes really, really well. Because you're supposed to give each dwarf a negative trait. I might have said that before. Oh, a cute chameleon t-shirt. Okay, yeah, so I took off the headscarf, which kind of, I thought made her look a bit more like how Cinderella would look, because I'm pretty sure Cinderella wears like a headscarf in the movie. So I'll maybe stick that on Cinderella when she's a child. But yeah, kind of need to get Cinderella first. Well, Snow is pregnant right now, so she has been known to have triplets, so maybe another set of triplets, or maybe one, maybe two. So we shall see. Oh dear, Grumpy and Doc have discovered that something is living under their beds. I forgot about the nightlight, so what I used to do before I didn't know about the nightlight was just give the children double beds. I know it's not typical for kids to have double beds, but I was like, well, oh dear, take a panicked poop. I know it's not typical for children to have a double bed, but this is The Sims. Also, Snow is looking very pregnant, like she may have more than one. I think she's in her third trimester. Gosh, was it The Sims 2 that if you sprayed for bugs too often that you became a plant sim? I feel like it was. Okay, so it's Saturday, so none of the children have school today. So it's Snow's first day at home with 4 children and 0 toddlers. So I wasn't sure what to do for the weekend. I kind of enjoy when the children are at school, but I mean, I should be working on their like little personalities and things, and have Happy do something that makes her happy. Usually she kind of helps with the garden, but I've got Snow on that right now. And Grumpy, maybe he's like mechanical or something. I should maybe get like a little, can they work on the workbench as children? I'm not sure. And what would Bashful like? Something definitely solitary, perhaps painting. And then Doc, of course, likes all the science thingies. I think like a science table or something would be cool. So I lost a little bit of footage for some reason, and I checked like 5 times between Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon, so there's like a whole 24 hours missing. I think maybe the save file corrupted or something, the video save file. Not the Sims save file, thank goodness, although now I want to go and double check and save a second one just in case. But yeah, so we missed out Saturday and Sunday, and so now we have a fifth child that was born, I think, late Saturday or early Sunday. And Happy is just dancing in here. And the kids are just like having fun at the park. It's very cute. Yeah, so I thought this would be a nice fun day, and then Mum Snow can spend, okay, maybe not for Bashful, who likes to be alone. Spend a little bit of time at the park. I also, because I didn't know what to do with them. But yeah, so they spent like the majority of the day at the park. And then here's our new dwarf. And I don't know their name. Yeah, I wanted to cut out Dopey as a child's name. I thought that was kind of mean. So this child is either a Sneepy. This child is either Sleepy or Sneezy. I think it's Sleepy. I think Sneezy is the last one born. And it was because Sleepy was the first one that popped into my head. So I bet you can guess what their negative trait will be when they grow up into a child. So we now skip to Monday morning because the kids sort of just, were getting their needs up. And so we have Happy and Grumpy are late for school. Happy is stuck. I think Happy may be stuck. Oh no. Is Grumpy stuck as well? Oh no. I hate when that happens, especially if they lose a grade because of it. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think. Well, they can have a vacation day, I guess. I think they're stuck. Well, Tamax is here. Should we get on the next one? I feel like, considering the way he's, quite unpleasant conversation up there at the top. Considering how he's quite, what's the word? Hot-headed or combative, maybe? I feel like we should perhaps just, speaking of hot-headed, there's Grumpy stomping around in the background. I feel like we should maybe just get, try and save Snow some heartache and try and get, 6 and 7 as soon as possible. So Tamax, for some reason, is painting in our house, but why not, I guess. So Snow is making some dinner, and we have Tamax over there having painted a really, really nice picture. Although it kind of paints a picture of sort of like isolation or something, and I'm like, maybe this is why Tamax is always upset, because he feels isolated and alone away from his family. But, Snow's like, I'm gonna sell that painting because, as child support or something. So Doc, who's flashing still late for school, is going to do some drawing as that is part of her childhood aspiration. For Grumpy's aspiration, he needs to be read to. And I think Snow White's gonna do that, but she needs, first of all, to go and harvest some apples, apparently. Send her over to the community garden. So yes, Grumpy is a hot dad. But yeah, I'm gonna make Sleepy lazy, give her the lazy trait. Her? I don't even know if Sleepy is a boy or a girl at this point. That's terrible. I don't even know if that is Sleepy, to be honest. I have Sleepy and Sneezy. So Sleepy, whichever gender they are. Okay, why is Happy in the club Powerhouse when Powerhouse is like a workout club? Very strange. Okay, so oh, look at Bashful going and talking to her little sibling at the little crib, which is a really cute little crib. Oh, Snow's trying to get a nap in, but the baby is crying. So Tomax is inviting Grumpy over, which is a bit of mean favoritism. Bashful's taking a nap. Happy is drawing. I think I'm just gonna send everyone else gonna make some money first. Send everyone else to do their homework. I think I sent them for an after school activity though. I don't know why that's not popped up. Maybe it's not on today. It's quite upsetting though, because I only have one after school activity, which is the acting one, because that's the only expansion that I have with an after school activity on it. I would quite like, Sims 3 Generations, of course, you had all of the activities that you could do all at once, When you were a child, you would either be, scouts and ballet, and then there was a bigger selection like newspaper and debate and things when you became a teenager, and that was all in one expansion pack, and I liked that, I guess. They want to make more money. Yeah, I like how Happy's room has become the sort of like hangout place. Snow is pregnant again, it looked like there. Yeah, she is pregnant again, and the bills are about to be shut off. I think I must have blinked and missed the woohoo, unless that was in the episode that got lost as well. Although, no, she's only just started showing, and that was like Saturday or something. So, I must have blinked and missed it. Or edited and missed it or something. But yeah, so all the kiddos are at school. Snow is just bonding with the baby before the next one comes along. I think the next one may actually come along in this episode. I don't know, she's big, but not super big just yet. So next baby, if it's just one, will be Sneezy, because I'm sure that baby there is sleepy. And then if there's twins, it will be Sneezy and Cinderella. I know other creators have done like all 7 dwarfs, and then the people have they've said, okay, so which one do you think would be the best Cinderella? But like I said, I think dopey's kind of mean, like calling a child dopey. But yeah, I think I just sort of always had it in my mind that the last child would be Cinderella, because of course Cinderella has to wait for her mother to die before she can marry, and it kind of feels mean to, oh yeah, so you can only age up when the notification has popped up, and the notification popped up. It feels mean to have Cinderella like doing all the chores for a very, very long time. So I was like, okay, I'll make her the last teenager. Because yeah, you have to like fire your maid. You can't have a maid. Cinderella has to do everything. And I was like, all these bedrooms, all these kids, all these plates, I think it would be really, really unfair. So we have Sleepy here, and her colors are just brown on top and brown on the bottom. And I gave her this haircut because I thought it looked cute. And it was only afterwards that I realized that the haircut is actually Rey's from Star Wars. Like, I think I only noticed when I put that on. I was like, oh, that looks really familiar. So I think I'm going to end the episode there. Sleepy is now a toddler. Snow is pregnant, so babies number 6 and perhaps even 7 will be coming in the next episode. If you liked this, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, hit subscribe. I would love that. So thank you very much for watching.